Hi, my name is James Kratz. I am from Oakland, California. I'm currently a junior studying marketing, and this is the video on why I should return to be an RA next year. So the first thing I want to talk about are my accomplishments this year as an RA. One thing that I did was I heavily encouraged my residents to get involved on campus, and I'm proud to say that I got 12 of them to join Greek life. I even got 6 of my brothers to join my own fraternity at the U, so that's pretty cool. Another accomplishment that I have is I have been recognized by having one of the best bulletin boards in the Chapel Glen Gateway area. A lot of my peers and also a lot of my residents come to me, compliment me on how creative they are. Not only a really nice feeling to be recognized, but it's also kind of cool to see my residents actually look at my bulletin board and, give me some feedback on it as well. Speaking of bulletin boards, one of my favorite lesson plans this year was actually the What is Love. How I got a lot of my residents to engage with my bulletin board was during my spare time, I made an entire Spotify playlist of a bunch of love songs that were in at the moment. And I stapled the playlist on my bulletin board, and I even put a little link on the bottom of it. So first, the residents were attracted to the bulletin board because they liked the playlist I had on there. But while they're looking at the bulletin board, they then skimmed the actual RLM information on there about different types of relationships and then the different types of loves. It was kind of cool to then talk to my residents not only about the playlist but also to talk to them about what they learned from the bulletin board, and it was pretty cool to get a lot of that feedback. Sadly, one thing that I would love to improve on for next year is hopefully COVID is gone by the time next year rolls around, because the only ways I was kind of really interacting with my residents was they're shooting me a couple messages, and I had a few interactions in the hallway, but I hope for next year I could actually do the U talks, actually knock on the door and actually ask them more in-depth information about it. But that's personally what I'm looking forward to next year. One of the things that Biko and Nathan talked to me about my evaluation that I could work on was being more involved in the HRE community, and that is kind of true. However, I believe I make up for that by being a lot more involved just on campus. Besides being an RA, I am an intern at the Alumni House. I do a bunch of digital marketing for them. I'm also on the Student Alumni Board as well. And as I mentioned previously, I'm also a part of Greek life. So although I may not interact with a lot of my peers that often on a daily basis, I feel like I make a good example for a lot of my residents to get more active on campus and just to be a lot more involved. However, probably the biggest improvement that I want to work on for next year is just to interact with my residents a lot more. This semester, I made a couple of close connections with a few of my residents. I still kind of feel bad when I just don't interact with all the other ones, and I know for a fact there's probably still a couple of kids on my floor who have never even seen me before. And I know it was just kind of rough this year with COVID, but I just feel like it's just something every RA could work on, even pre-COVID and definitely before post-COVID. So that's what I'm gonna be looking into, and just to maybe next year create a couple of activities for the people on the floor to interact with each other more often. But yeah, I'm just really excited to just to hopefully get to know them even a lot better for next year. All right, well, thank you so much for watching my video, and I really hope you consider making me a resident advisor for fall 2021. Have a good one.